we're gonna hop into a warm-up. We're gonna do 4 rounds, 3 movements. First one is going to be what's called an active Spiderman. So how that works is I'm just gonna step forward and then I'm gonna sink down deep into a lunge. So I'm like at the bottom of a lunge. And then 2 things are gonna happen. With my elbow that's closest to my leg, I'm just gonna reach down. If you're like particularly flexible, it might touch the ground, it might not. I'm just going as low as I can, and then I'm reaching up to the ceiling with the other side. Then I'm just gonna switch. And then elbow down, elbow up, and there's 2. But I'm always trying to get in that deep lunge position. So when I pull my elbow down, I'm also opening up my hips a little bit. I'm on number 5. We're doing 6 total. Nicely done. Then we're gonna do 6 either jumping lunges or regular lunges. So if you could do jumping lunges, it starts in the bottom of a lunge, and then I'm gonna jump up tall and land in the opposite lunge. So that can be tough, takes a lot of stability, mobility. So if you feel a little bit shaky, we can just do regular lunges. Either way, we're gonna do 6 total. That's great. Then we're gonna do 20 seconds of a bear crawl. So I'm gonna start my clock, and all I'm looking for is I'm bringing my hands to the ground, legs and arms are relatively straight, and then I'm just walking along. You can go forward, backward, depending on how much room you have. You might have to just go a few steps forward, then a few steps backward. Either way, we're going for 10 more seconds. You could also go in a little circle. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go back to those active spiders. So deep lunge, elbow down, elbow up. We're gonna do 6 of those. There's 2 for me. 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks good. Now, jumping lunges or lunges, 6 of those. Nice job. And let's bear crawl at 25 on the clock. That's in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Three, 2, 1. All right, Spider-Mans. There's 2 for me. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nicely done. Lunges. 6 of them. 2, 3. Nice job. Let's bear crawl in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, 20 seconds. Three, two, one. One more round. Spiderman, here's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's bear crawl in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last one. Three, two, one. Rest. Okay. Nice job. All right, so for today's strength, ideally, if you've got like a chair or a piece of furniture, usually like around knee height is pretty good. If you don't, we certainly have a version you can do. We're gonna do what's called a Bulgarian split squat, which just means we're gonna be doing a squat with 1 foot elevated behind me. So, how that's gonna work is I'm going to place the top of my foot on whatever it is I'm elevating my foot. And then you kind of just have to experiment with distance from the object. So I want room to squat down because what I'm doing is I'm coming down as low as I can and then back up. So just from doing that, I can tell I want to go just a little bit further that way. And then I'm sinking down and coming back up. My goal is not necessarily, sometimes people think the goal is to like get that knee to the ground. It's definitely not. It's just to go as low as your hips will allow, and then pop back up. So let's try a couple reps with just body weight. Awesome. Cool. So we're gonna do 10 on each leg, and we're gonna do 5 sets like that. So if you want to hold on to a weight, you certainly can. Any sort of weighted object. I'm gonna start without anything just to see how it feels. But body weight or weighted, it's up to you. We'll do 10 on one leg, 10 on the other, and then we'll rest. Any questions on the Bulgarian split squat? Okay. All right. I'm just going to start this clock just so we can track our rest, but we'll do our first set of 10 and 10 in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we'll rest. We'll see how we feel in 1 minute. All right, are we ready for set 2? I should have mentioned, I'm gonna be counting for myself, but if my pace doesn't match yours, don't sweat it. We're still all gonna rest together. So if I'm too slow for you, too fast for you, that's all good. Okay, set 2. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Getting spicy. Nice job. We'll rest about a minute again. 2 down, 3 to go. All right, ready? Set number 3. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nicely done. 3 down, 2 to go. All right, that minute's going by pretty quickly all of a sudden. Let's do set number 4. All right, I'm ready. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Set number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. One more set, we'll rest for a minute. Okay, last set. My legs feel huge. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. Right on time. Awesome job, everyone. Okay, so for today's workout, ideally we're gonna have something you can hold in your hand. We're gonna be doing a few different things with that item. So how it's gonna work is every minute on the minute, we're gonna have a task to complete. There are 3 of them. So minute 1, we'll do 20 single arm swings. Then you'll rest for the remainder of the minute. Minute 2, 20 sit-ups, rest. Minute 3, 20 push press, rest. And then we'll continue that cycle for 12 minutes. So single arm swings, sit-ups, push press, everything is in 20. So I've got, what am I going to use today? I'll use this kettlebell. But it could be any item you can hold in your hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the item a little bit in front of me, and then I want to pull it into what's called the pocket. And all the pocket is in kettlebells is like, I'm thinking the outer part of my wrist is going as high into my inner thigh as I can. So from there, once I've pulled it into my pocket, as I do that, I'm kind of hinging at the hip. So my chest comes down, my butt moves back. I'm just gonna stand up aggressively, and then the object is gonna come out to about my sight line. And then as soon as it's there, I'm coming back to that pocket just like that. So with the kettlebell. So every time I come into the pocket and then I stand up aggressively, let's try a few. Nice. Cool. So that is a single arm swing. And with all of these movements, I just want to throw out there, like, it's implied that you will be getting rest. So if you need to change the number, that's just fine. I might end up doing that on the next movement, the sit-up. So I want to be working for at least, I should say at most 30 to 40 seconds. So if 20 sit-ups takes me 50 seconds, I might change the number. Maybe I'll shoot for 15 or 12 or something like that. So don't feel like you can't change these numbers. For the sit-up, I've got an ab mat. I know that's not a common household item, but you could, if you wanted to use something like this, you could use like a folded up blanket or a pillow, but you certainly don't need it. But all I'm looking for is I'm lying back as far as I can and then sitting up as far as I can. You can do traditional like flat foot. Some people like to do butterfly style where the bottoms of my feet are together. That's totally cool too. Let's try a few if we haven't. Awesome. Cool. And then the third movement is the push press. So I'm gonna grab my weighted item and I'm gonna start in this racked position. So all it means is I've got it kind of stacked over my elbow. With a kettlebell, it's resting on my shoulder. If I had a dumbbell, back into the bell could be resting on my shoulder. And what I'm looking for here is I'm gonna dip straight down and then I'm gonna drive straight up as I press the weight overhead. So it's kind of like a press, but I'm doing half the work with my legs. So I dip, drive, up overhead, and then I can come back down, just like that. Nice. So just a tiny little dip, doesn't have to be a big movement like half a squat or anything. We're just talking like 1/10 of a squat, just a tiny dip and then a drive up. So any questions on the three movements? So recap, minute 1, we'll do 20 single arm swings, then we'll rest. Minute 2, we'll do 20 sit-ups, then we'll rest. Minute 3, 20 push press, then we'll rest, and we'll do that 4 total times. If you need to change the reps, go ahead and do that. You should be able to get rest on each minute. So I will put 12 minutes on the clock if everyone's ready. Cool, cool. Let's start in 10 seconds. Starts with 20 single arm swings. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Nice job, everyone. Wonderful. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, sit-ups. Nice work. Ten seconds. Push press is next. 3, 2, 1, 20 push press. All right. Great job, everyone. Single arm swings is next. Three, 2, 1. Here we go. Good stuff. Sit-ups are next. Three, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice job. Fifteen seconds. Three, 2, 1. Push press. Do great, everyone. All right. 2 down, 2 to go. 3, 2, 1, swings. Nicely done. Sit-ups coming up in 15 seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Whew. Nice job. Push press coming up. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Nicely done. All right, one more. Swings coming in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Awesome. Three, 2, 1, sit-ups. All right. Push press coming in 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice. Nice work, everyone. Okay. Let me just get that out of the way. So we did a whole bunch of sit-ups in that workout. I mean, we did a lot of stuff. But we're gonna do Sphinx. So for a little mobility, I'm starting on the ground. Then I'm starting by propping myself up on my elbows. And if you want to added stretch, you can look upward with your chin. If it doesn't hurt your low back, you could also advance up to your hands. And from there, you can also extend that stretch by looking upward. And we're just gonna hang out for like 20, 30 more seconds, whichever one is more comfortable for you. Just getting a gentle stretch through our abs. Great job, everyone. Have a great weekend.